brothers and sisters, I want to share with you something the Lord dropped in my spirit, man. And it's a message that says, what Yeshua accomplished for us is more significant than when he accomplished it. And I would explain in a moment, because most of the times we get so hung up in debates over days and times and all that, and it can shift the focus away from what he did for us at the cross of Calvary, what he did for us in the Roman Praetorium, what he did for us on that morning when he resurrected. Now listen to this. All the debates that, engage in, Judaism and, Roman Catholic led Christendom and all that, all the debates about whether it was last weekend, Passover, as the Jews do, or this weekend, Easter, as the Roman Catholic led Christian church does. These things are secondary to the fact of what he did for us, what he accomplished for us, that Elohim became a human because of identification, so that he will identify with us. He will have empathy, that ability to connect and know what we are feeling, know what we are going through. And then on our behalf, he suffered those terrible lashes at the Roman Praetorium. They flogged him, and that flogging was what was prophesied in Isaiah 53. He was wounded for our transgressions. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. So what he did, taking those lashes, those insults, those abuses, those spitting, and then going to the cross where divine life was poured out, the blood of divine life in Yeshua was poured out, where he paid the price for remission of our sins, that whatever I have done, whatever you have done is paid for in full. And then he said, it is finished, signifying the end. It is finished, that Satan has no more hold over you. Demons have no more hold over you. The world has no more hold over you. Even your flesh, my flesh, has no more hold over us. And that we can actually, by the same measure, offer our flesh to be crucified with him at the cross, by which our sins are wiped away. Because some of you grew up in church. When we died a mom, to church, Sunday school. From there, you grew up into the youth department. You grew up to become an adult. And by reason of that, you never knew the world. But see, some of us were in the world. For 31 whole years, I was in the world, lost in sin, lost in trespasses. Before that fateful day, April 1, 1988, when the mercy of the Lord met with my sin and cleaned it up, wiped it away. And in a moment of time, the weight of 31 years of living like any other young man, pursuing my ambitions and all that, all was blotted out in a day. Why? Because he rose again from the dead. If he didn't rise, then I'll still be in my sins. But because he rose, I have the assurance that my sins were blotted away. They're not just forgiven, they were blotted out. There's no record of my past anywhere in the courts of heaven, in hell, anywhere. Why? The blood blotted them out. And that is the deal that the Lord wants us to remember in this time. And that is what's called the new covenant in his blood. Brothers and sisters, the Lord doesn't want us to be so hung up on dates and times and all that. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to share with you dates, the most historically accurate date, that the records can be ascertained. I'll share that tomorrow during the morning broadcast, 10:30 a.m. on this channel, London time. But I want to say this, it's not as important as to know what he did for us at the cross. And that's what the Lord wants us to wrap our mind off it. Wrap our mind that he paid the price for your sin. He paid the price for our sickness. He paid the price for our oppression. All the way Satan oppressed us in any shape or form. Every hold of Satan, every evil pronouncement of men or women, witches and wizards, concussions, things they did under any grove, things they did anywhere, things buried in the ground, things speaking against you for how many years? 10, 15, 20 years. Things that we can call ancestral issues happen to your grandfather, happen to your father, is happening to you. Whatever those things are, he has paid the price in full and declares you not guilty, declares you free. And I want you to receive it. For the Lord loves you. Get ready. This week, we conclude all that the Lord is saying, and the hand of the Lord will be mighty to bless you. Share the video. Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much for being with us on this program and watching, and we believe you learned something and the Lord bless you. Now it's time to connect with us on our social media platforms. We have a daily live stream on Facebook, Monday all the way to Sunday, every day, about 10:30 a.m. UK time. And that's the same as Nigerian time. And it's either Apostle George, Monday to Friday to Thursday, Pastor Grace, Friday to Sunday, and then in the evening of Sunday we have two sessions from 5:30 to about 6, after 6 another one up to 7. So please join us on the live stream and you're going to enjoy it. We also visit our website www.gsom.ac to download free ebooks. This course you just listened to, all these lessons, there's an ebook we have free of charge. Everything we do is free. But more importantly, you can actually do your program on, ebooks. You can do your program entirely on ebooks and with this video, or anyone you want. You can also, if you want to do the Yes course or do the master class, you can go to www.kingdomboostclub.com and you can subscribe so that you can do it. You can also subscribe to our channels, this YouTube, gsom.tv, and we also have a Telegram channel, GSOM Media. You can send us an email at akclive.tv@gmail.com. We love you dearly and we want to partner with you to make sure that the body of Yeshua, Jesus, is empowered with truth. Remember, it is the teach, train, equip, activate, and release paradigm. Absolutely free of charge. Have a blessed day and we'll see you again soon.